what are your parents trying to instill in you as like, this is the most important thing?
Family, like to always stick together. Hello, my name is Aydaline and I sit in the seat beside you. Hola, mi nombre es Aydaline y me siento en la silla a tu lado.
All right, so first of all, just tell us where you grew up, where you've lived, and then tell me the same thing about your family.
Well, I was born here. I've lived here my whole life, like around this area generally. And then I literally just stayed here and lived here. My parents are from Chihuahua, Mexico, and my other sister's from Colorado. But we've just lived here most of my life.
How do you define your family's culture?
Definitely maintaining our Spanish. They don't want us to like be out in public and like speaking a whole lot of English. Like you can, but it's better to not, like with each other, obviously.
And you think about Mexican culture, Spanish culture, what are some of the most common misconceptions I think that people have about it?
There's definitely one, like Cinco de Mayo. They think it's independence, but it's really not. It's like Independence Day here for Mexico.
How do you or your family kind of describe American culture, and what do you guys think about American culture? You've been raised in it, and so I just wonder if your parents are how they feel about it.
They think it's kind of like simple. It's like not lame, but there's like not a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Like traditions, like I don't think, like we don't think they have a lot of traditions as much as we do, or like celebrate things like as heavy as we do. Yeah, they think it's just simple. Yeah.
Simple as far as like it's even hard to describe what an American is?
Kind of, because there's a lot. There's not just like the American.
What does having those things mean to you?
Well, it's like special because not everybody has it. Like even like my religion or like my race or ethnicity or whatever, like they don't do the same things as like my family. Like some people celebrate Christmas like really religiously with like a whole bunch of church and and then like some people open their presents at like in the morning. Like we do like midnight, like more of night stuff. It's kind of different.
A student sitting in the seat beside you, what do you want them to understand about you and the culture that is kind of behind you that they don't even see?
Like everyone's different. Everyone has their unique, different ways, cultures, traditions, and the way they do things. But then there's some people who assume a whole bunch of stuff about you without knowing anything.
What are those things that people assume?
Well, like, because I'm kind of pale, and people don't believe that I'm Mexican because of how pale I am, or like how white I talk. I don't know. Like they assume that we have to have an accent or like a heavy, like we don't know English type.
When you have to explain to someone, even though my skin is paler, and you explain, no, I am Mexican. I was born here, but my parents were not. How do they react?
They'd be like, "Where's the proof?" Or like say something in Spanish, or just like dumb stuff that you shouldn't be asking.
Yeah, what does it feel like? You said that they shouldn't be asking. What does it feel like when people start doing that?
Like if they ask, like it's kind of like, why would you ask? Like, like something that you can't really like show or explain right there. Like if they want me to prove, I'd have to take a DNA test and do all that stuff.